my friends, and welcome back. I am so happy to have you with me today. I'm here in my dining room for a deep clean with me video. It's been one of my goals this year to really get working on doing a thorough deep cleaning of my home. I believe that a well-decorated home is a clean home. I know I'm not alone in this. It's kind of become a popular phrase around YouTube, and I'm sure that if you watch a lot of cleaning videos that you've most definitely heard it. But I definitely agree with that statement, and after having my third baby last summer, it's kind of gotten away from me. So this is me attempting to get everything back into some sort of order here in our house. I also find that I feel so motivated to get to work on my home with videos like these, so I wanted to do my part to give back some motivation to you in the hopes that it helps you as much as it does me. If you're ready and excited to get started, definitely leave a like down below to let me know. I started by taking everything down, including all of my spring decor. I kind of wanted everything to be empty. It's just easier that way, and I know that I could really make sure that I wasn't missing anything. I did move a couple of my decor items around when I put everything back, so to see those changes, definitely make sure you stay until the end of the video. After I took everything down, I wanted to clean out the coffee bar drawers and cabinets first. I keep some smaller decor items in one drawer, coffee pods and tea bags in the other, and all of my kitchen towels and table linens, along with some cleaning cloths in the cabinet. I had recently done a purge and reorganization of this cabinet, so I didn't really need to do much besides take everything out and wipe down the inside. As you can see, all the napkins and kitchen towels were kind of jumbled up in here, so I really welcomed the opportunity to put everything back in order. I didn't change the way I had everything organized, but it did definitely need some attention. So when it came to cleaning the room, I decided to go with a top-down approach. I started with the walls and then kind of worked my way down to the floor. Wasn't super strict about it, I guess, but it did help me make sure that I wasn't missing anything and that I wouldn't have to re-clean the floors and baseboards if any debris like crumbs from the table or general dust collected there. Now, I'm lucky to say that my walls are not too dirty. There were some patches on this back wall with the window closer to the floor that had some splatters on it from my boys eating, but it wasn't too bad to clean. I just used my E-cloth microfiber mop head and soaked it up with water to wipe them down. Now, cleaning my walls is not something I do very often, but since we are hoping to move out of state in the near future, I wanted to make sure that I don't have to do much deep cleaning while we're trying to clear out the house, because it's going to hopefully be a quicker turnaround because I don't want to spend too much time from my husband. Now, the one thing I will say about this mop is that I love the cloth for it. I love that it really does such a good job cleaning and picking up even the most stubborn dried on gunk off my floor with pretty minimal effort, but I absolutely hate the rest of the mop. The joint where the mop head meets the rod just isn't strong enough or sturdy enough, so it constantly flips on me, whether I'm using it on the walls or the floor. It's really annoying. I am looking to upgrade mops, but I still haven't figured out what I want yet. I know I need to do a little bit more research. For my floors, I really want one of those ones that both vacuums and mops, just as a time saver. So I'm not sure what I'll end up doing in the long run. I do still want something similar to this for my walls and baseboards.
Well, maybe it was fate or a part of his plan. Giving me you was like giving me another chance. Thank God that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by that night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to love. All those little moments, the bus you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God knew about all those little moments.
After that, I moved on to cleaning the back door and the window. I started by cleaning the door and the trim with Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaner, and then I did clean both sides of the glass. While the inside of the glass wasn't too bad, the outside was absolutely horrendous. It was so bad that you couldn't even tell I'd cleaned the inside. So I could not leave it be. I had to take care of it. It's really out of sight, out of mind, since we do have this curtain here on the back door. And curtain is really necessary. I originally got it because in the springtime we used to have a robin that would fly into the glass door over and over and over every morning, and it would scare the living daylights out of my oldest. He was 3 at the time it started. So I thought putting up a curtain would really help with that, and once it went up, we never had another robin issue again. I guess what was happening was he was seeing his reflection in the glass and thought it was a rival robin, and so he would attack the other robin. But with the curtain up, the reflection I don't think is as easily visible to him, so it doesn't do it anymore. I have seen him bang into other people's windows on other homes, so I do know he is still. The curtain also helps with the evening sunlight that streams in as well. It does face pretty much directly west, and it's also helpful for privacy since basically all the houses in the neighborhood sit right on top of each other.
Our empty worlds behind the scene, they're picking up the pieces of all broken hearts. But I believe in coloring the world, gotta holler to be heard in time. We can fight back, ready to go right back to the sky.
Here on the window, I started by dusting the blinds before cleaning the window and trim. I have to admit that I do not like these blinds. They came with the house, and every single blind in the house, no matter of location, were broken when we moved in. Now, should we replace them? Yes. Should we have already replaced them? Also yes. Have we replaced them? No. My husband and I have definitely thought about it, but we've kind of held off because we couldn't decide what we wanted. And now that we want to move, though, I'm thinking that we really should get serious about installing new ones. I'm thinking about some simple Roman shades of some kind, but let me know down in the comments what you think would look nice, or if you think we should even bother. I kind of feel like it's necessary, just given how close everybody is, for privacy's sake. I know that if I was buying a house that didn't have blinds and my neighbors could practically see into my home, I might think twice about that. Also, I don't think it's going to be much of a selling point to have broken blinds, so something needs to be done.
Sing a tune, giving my life this whole groove. You, oh, 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 and get my heart in trouble. Tonight I wanna hide away, and I can feel us going to the sky, to the moon, and making my skyline brand new. You. Oh, oh, trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't wanna be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest but I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down. Cause honestly, don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. With you, I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now.
I was actually going to focus on cleaning the garbage can area when I tackled the kitchen because I really associate this area more with that room. But since I was cleaning the wall, I realized that kind of wasn't really practical in the grand scheme of things. And I'm glad I did it now because it was disgusting. It doesn't take much around a garbage can to get really dirty. I mean, it is for garbage. But I pulled everything out, cleaned the baseboard behind it as well as the side of that kitchen cabinet, then tackled the floor under the mat. I did leave some cleaner on the mat for a few minutes to help dissolve everything, and then I wiped that down. I added the mat back, cleaned the outside of the trash can as well to finish it off. I also wiped down the shredder a little bit. Cleaning the garbage can on the inside is on my husband's list of designated tasks because it's just one of those things in my home that I just cannot stand doing. He's also in charge of taking out the garbage, so I figure he can do it at the same time.
I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now. I don't wanna be trapped in a box. I just wanna go my own way. 'Cause I am on my way. I am on my way. I am on my way. I am on my way.
Now this cabinet is anchored to the wall, so unfortunately I couldn't move it to get a good vacuum underneath. I kind of just had to do my best with the attachment while I was cleaning the baseboards to get all the dust and crumbs out. And for the baseboards themselves, I did vacuum them first before wiping them down with all-purpose cleaner just to make sure there was a thorough clean and to get any food splatter off it.
I am on my way. I was at the wrong place at the right time. 'Cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder.
I did have my notebook with all of my cleaning tasks here on the table to check off as I went along. I'm really glad I had it because I definitely forgot to do some things as I was going along, like cleaning the light fixture, which then I realized I needed to do before I wiped down the table.
We went to a small bar with neon lights, talked about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand.
After that, I tackled the dining table and chairs. I did do a deep clean of this pretty recently, so I really just cleaned the top of the table, and I did a general wipe down of the chairs. My two older boys definitely get a lot of crumbs and messes on the chairs, so they definitely needed to be done, and if I was going to do one, then I was going to do them all. I do want to mention that I did not clean the high chair. My husband already did that, so it didn't need to be done. I did have him take it outside and just completely spray it down for a good deep clean. We do wipe the seat cover and the tray table every night as well.
Deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder. be shy.
Now, when I vacuum the floor in the dining room, I always like to start by going around the outside of the table, and then I pull out the chairs to vacuum underneath. That way, when I mop after, I start under the dining table first, then push in the chairs and finish up mopping around the outside. I just find that it's so much more efficient this way, and I don't step into the areas I just mopped or have to wait for the whole floor to dry before I put the chairs back. I did mop under the high chair before I finished vacuuming because otherwise I wouldn't have enough space to pull the chairs out. It is kind of a smaller space, and we do have quite a large table.
Love a little louder. You came along, couldn't look away. Somehow you turned my life completely upside down.
Before I mopped the floor, I also placed back all the decor items, just again to avoid stepping on the freshly mopped floor. If you want to know more about how I decorated my kitchen and dining room for spring, I do have my 2025 spring decorating playlist down below for you all to check out in the description. I did move some of my wall decor around like I mentioned earlier in the video. I placed my shutters on either side of the window and the recipe art on either side of the coffee bar shelves. And this isn't entirely new for my kitchen. When I first got these items, this was where I originally placed them. I don't know if I'm just feeling a little nostalgic or what. Sometimes I get that way, but I just wanted to put them back in these original spots, and I am feeling really happy with that decision. I ended by giving the floor a good mop. We do have laminate hardwood floors, and they are very finicky, which is probably a generous term. They don't stand up to moisture well, so when I mop them, I pretty much only used water. That's partly for that problem, but also because so many cleaners leave a sticky residue that reminds me of fast food restaurant floors, and fast food restaurant floors have always kind of grossed me out, to be honest. I do make sure to wring out as much water from the mop as humanly possible, so that way it does dry up fast. I'm not leaving a lot of water on the floor to just sit there. I hope you got some good cleaning motivation from today's video. I have so many more home decorating and homemaking videos to come, including my spring front porch and home tour, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss them. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.